Hey, welcome back to Put It on the Podcast. My name's Elizabeth.
And I'm Andrew.
And we're here again with our episode 7 of Put It on the Podcast.
7, the number of completion, the number of totality, but only the beginning for Put It on the Podcast.
Wow, only the
Boom.
beginning for Put It on the Podcast. That's so inspiring. Andrew's on this inspiration kick, and he'll get to that later, but man, if anyone is inspired this week, it is Andrew Wilson.
It's me.
And just quoted a whole scene from Troy.
Right.
And
I
it's
think
great.
It's due to my high levels of caffeine consumption.
Yes, Andrew's gotten on a really big caffeine kick this week.
And it's incredible.
I watched him chug lots of it. On Monday?
I guess that was Monday.
Yep.
No, it was Tuesday.
Tuesday. He's just like, I'm going to drink this whole thing. It was like a cup and a half of coffee, and he just downed it.
Boom.
Bam.
Boom.
Anyways, so episode 7, we're pumped. We're going to kick it off with the Accountability Corner, where I keep myself accountable. And I indeed wrote a blog again this week. And it was called something like The Moment She Knew, something about believing in her. I should probably know the titles of my blog.
Yeah.
It's like the moment someone believed in her or something like that. But
there you go.
basically, I had a great coffee date with a girl this past week, and she just basically needed someone to believe in her and tell her that her dreams were valid. And so we had that awesome conversation, and it reminded me of when someone sat down and had the same conversation with me and told me that I could be a writer. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, you can just be a writer. And I was like, all right, I will.
Boom. Everybody needs somebody to believe in them.
Absolutely. Everyone needs someone to believe in them and to tell them that it's okay. So there's that. That's the Accountability Corner.
Look at that.
I did it. Check out the blog. It was really fun. There's some inspiring quotes in picture form. Ballin'.
Let's take a moment to appreciate someone who believes in us.
Yeah,
and that
let's
is
do it.
Jonathan Fletcher.
Yes.
He is one of our faithful listeners, and today I ran into him, and he had a request, and he said, can you put that on the podcast?
Of course he said, yeah, we can.
I said, yes, because you're a baller. And what really brought it about was David Brand. So I'm walking back from the calf, and I see David and Jonathan. That's funny because they're like biblical friend names. So I see them, and I'm like, I'm going to scare them. So I hide behind this van, I pop out, and they're like, oh, but they're like so deep in this conversation that they weren't really scared.
Oh, what were they talking about?
They're talking about, this is what he's like, you need to put this on the podcast.
All right,
They're talking about Batman's struggle in the modern world. Would Batman be able to pick up girls at a party?
Wow. These are the things that keep us up at night.
Right, so shout
Batman...
out. This is your shout out, David Brand, for giving us a good topic.
Yeah. Hey, David. Thanks for that.
Shout out.
I would have to say that is a significant problem because Batman has a lot of things going for him, but one of the things he does not have going for him is smooth charm in the Batman. He would growl at them and they'd be like, who is this crazy guy? And he'd growl some more and then he'd kill a dude and he'd come back.
Yeah, they were they said Batman would get his credibility hey, I'm Batman because I beat this guy up.
Right.
But then nobody liked him because he just beat somebody up.
Because he just beat a guy up and everyone's scared of him at this point.
Right.
I mean, he has a cool car, but no.
That only gets you so far.
Yeah, I think he's got to be Bruce Wayne for that.
And plus, all of his girlfriends die at the end of the movie.
It's terrible.
So
there's not a good girlfriend reputation either. They might die. So poor Batman. He is very cool, and it's a good thing that there are other things that make you cool besides your ability to pick up girls at a party. Because he's pretty dang cool.
I do think Batman's very cool.
Yeah, me too.
So thanks for that topic, guys.
Yeah, shout out to Jonathan and David. Cool guys.
Great.
Good topic.
Great conversation starter.
Yeah. Well, we had a little bit of a crazy day yesterday.
Thursday, November the 6th.
Oh, yes.
Was a wild work day.
Indeed.
So this kind of plays with the My Life as a Movie theme that we kind of threw in last week. So at work we had a rewards party, and I was awarded with Most Valuable Chalk Talker.
Yeah, he was.
And got to pie someone in the face.
Yeah, he did.
So I pied Camilla Dobbs in the face with this whipped cream concoction. And it was awesome.
It was epic. I mean, you gave 2 speeches.
Right. I gave an
awesome.
acceptance speech at the award.
That's right.
And then a celebration speech with the pie throwing.
Could we have a little demonstration?
I think I said, here at Chalk Talk, we're all about the future.
That's
future of the school. I said, but today, the future is now. So we're going to rise up and do the best work we've ever done. Go Choctaws!
Wow.
And everybody's like, "Rah!"
Yeah! And then we all went and conquered immortality.
We went outside and I was like, My name is Andrew Wilson. It's November 6, 2014. This is Mississippi College, and this is how we celebrate success. And then just like, boom, through this pie in Kamia's face.
That's so awesome. That reminds me of a time when I had something pushed in my face. And yeah.
Oh, no, this is a good story.
Is it?
If it's what I'm thinking of.
It is. I told you this morning.
Cake?
It's the birthday cake story.
Yeah.
So this past summer, I have my birthday at camp every summer because I worked at camp last summer. And for my birthday, I told my boss, I was like, the only thing I want for my birthday is for a cake to be literally thrown into my face. And he was like, all right, yeah. And I was like, I don't think you understand. I felt like Ron Swanson. I don't think you understand.
What you heard was
I want a piece of cake or cupcake like dabbed on my nose. What I said was, I want a whole cake thrust in my face. And I was like, describing it, I was like, I mean, like, this cake needs to look good. Like, I would be proud to, like, not touch this cake because it looks so good. But nope, I'm going to put my whole face inside of it and, like, eat it from the inside out. And he was like, all right. And so we're sitting in a parking lot. We're about to go to our host homes. It's, like, a Saturday night. And then these girls, like, walk up and they're like, happy birthday. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. They have a cake for me. And I was like, this is happening. I'm so excited. And then afterwards, I was like, let me have it. And just like chunked the whole cake in my face, and it was delicious. And I like opened my mouth while it was like going in, so I could like get a good. Yeah, I was like, so good. And so then after I like licked it off my face as much as I could. So that's what you do when you get cake in your face.
When you have cake on your face, you
obviously.
Have to eat it. Yeah.
And so then I kind of like wiped the rest off with my T-shirt, and then went to my host home, and I was like, hey, it's my birthday.
I have a cake
Obviously,
on my face.
I got cake in my face, and that's why I look like this. But that was one of my proudest moments. Got to cross it off my bucket list.
That's a great moment. An entire cake, boom.
Yeah, it was chocolate too.
Chocolate cake to the face.
It was delicious. It took a while for it to come out of my eyebrows.
I feel like that could be pretty sticky. Like in the summer heat, you got the.
It was
the cake
absolutely
face.
disgusting afterwards, but it was worth it.
That gives you the shudders, the shivers, the shimmies, the shakes, the sheebies. Ooh.
It was awesome. And no one else got to eat it because it was on my face.
Right.
That's what I wanted.
You had the whole cake and you got to eat it too.
Exactly. Good stories.
Boom.
Life is a movie.
Life is a movie.
Yep, speaking of movies.
Oh.
You
talking about the Troy thing?
I'm talking about the Troy thing.
Okay. So there's this movie called Troy, and there's a part where Brad Pitt is giving this motivational speech.
It's awesome.
He says, let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions. And I was just like, I want to be a lion.
Hey, can I be a lion?
So I've been like on this lion kick, and like I'll be like, even like reading my Bible, I'll see like lion verses of like David, like or Daniel in the lion's den, like, lion symbolism and stuff. And then Sam Mays Instagrammed a picture and it said, lions do not lose sleep over the opinions of sheep.
Ooh.
And I was like, that's exactly right. I'm going to be a lion. I don't care what other people think about me. I'm just going to go for whatever. Just go for it.
Go for it.
So
he's adopted the lion lifestyle,
right.
And I think that's why he's chugging caffeine daily and just conquering things that are awesome.
It's incredible. You just got to live. You got to go for it.
Yeah,
I went to the leg doctor yesterday.
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you brought this up.
So I broke my tibia this summer, June 19th, and now yesterday morning at like 8 a.m., I roll up to Madison, talk to Jeff Kennedy, and he said, quote, your tibia is healed. Go for it. And I was like, yes! Yeah! And my mom was like, can he skateboard? And he was like, do whatever you want to at your own risk. And I was like, yeah, baby, let's go.
That's awesome.
Go for it. You gotta be a lion out there.
And then the orchestra plays in the background.
That's not an orchestra, that's a chorus. I'm sorry.
Really inspiring music plays behind you.
300 violin orchestra.
Wow.
You know what that is?
No.
All right, YouTube that, people. The 300 violin orchestra.
Sounds awesome.
It's intimidating. They play it like before football games. And
wow. This is a little off subject, but I thought about when you were talking about like reading your Bible and lion things.
Yes.
Once I memorized this verse that you would be all over, and it's Proverbs 28:1, and it says, "The wicked flees, although no one pursues, but the righteous are as bold as a lion."
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's so epic.
The righteous are as bold as a lion.
That's right.
Oh, we are lions.
Yeah. So lion lifestyle. I've been all over that this week.
Boom. Yeah.
Boom.
Okay. I'm about to make a really lame pun, but
go for it.
We've been talking about lions. We've been on lions, and also this week in Spanish class we talked about online shopping. So since we've been on lions, I'm sorry, that was the worst.
No, that was hilarious. I am literally laughing my head off right now.
She's not laughing her head off right now.
No, it was Valid effort. A
But
noble effort.
People, let's think about the ramifications of online shopping.
Let's think about it.
Maybe not ramifications, the possibilities.
All right,
Ramifications has a negative connotation.
Okay,
The
possibilities.
You can sit on your couch and order a pizza from your phone. You don't have to even push buttons. Like, you just talk to the Domino's app
That's right.
and say, like, I want to order pizza. And then someone will bring you a pizza. You don't have to move until you open the door.
Wow.
Welcome to 2014, people.
Seriously,
This is
we
incredible.
have arrived.
You want new shoes? Get on the internet. Get some new shoes. Don't have to try them on. They'll just
No.
come. If you don't like them, send them back.
Exactly.
Boom, new shoes. Taco Bell app, you literally, boom, 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 type in your order, drive up. You can pay online. Last night, Elliot Taylor, shout out to Elliot, used the Taco Bell app, ordered his food, paid online. We drove up to the drive-thru. He said, my name is Elliot. And they're like, all right, we got your food. Rolled up.
Dang.
Didn't, like, just asked if we wanted hot sauce.
Stop. That's so great. Okay, so with this Taco Bell app, you actually have to go pick up the food.
Right. I mean,
Okay.
Taco Bell's not going to just deliver.
That's right. I was going to say, like, since when did Taco Bell get cool like that? But that's really awesome. That's so awesome. When I think of online shopping, actually, this kind of shows how much of a nerd I am. I think of, like, shopping for books and stuff, which I love. I'm like, yeah, I'm all about online shopping for books and clothes and stuff.
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com is my friend.
That's where you got to live.
I kind of do. It's fabulous. Hey, speaking of, like, getting online and stuff,
Oh, this is a great term.
this is a great term.
Both of us are like word fun people.
We do. We like to think of
That's
new vocabulary words
Right.
and have fun with them, right?
Yeah,
Did I say that right?
there's word connoisseurs is the word I was looking
Oh,
for.
yeah,
not,
that's good.
Not word fun people.
Yeah.
Because that's not actually a phrase.
Word connoisseurs.
So
What
we
was the
love-
word you said today in class? Conquistador.
Conquistador. Yeah.
Conquistador. Which is because we were talking about this concept that Dr. Kusha mentioned in my PR class. And she was talking about how people in our generation are called digital natives because we grew up in this day and age of the digital age. So, like, digital things, if for
Right.
lack of a better word, come naturally to us. And people like our parents' age or older, like, they are called digital immigrants because they have kind of like immigrated into this digital age. So I told that to Andrew the other day, and he was like, wait, that's so cool. And I was like, I know. And so we talked about that, and we brought it up to our teacher today in graphic design, who is
Yeah, he was all about it.
he was all about it. But here's the thing is he teaches graphic design, so I can't really walk up to this, like, 40s-year-old man and be like, hey, you're clearly a digital immigrant, because he's not really. I mean, like, he's so smart when it comes to graphic software and stuff.
So he knows all about like, he was there, like, as the industry grew, I guess.
Yeah.
So he's not really an immigrant.
Right.
And he's not really a native either,
Exactly.
because he didn't grow up with it. He
He's
had to
an
learn
anomaly.
it. He's an anomaly. So,
Lecrae.
oh, yeah. Shout out to
Lecrae.
Boom. Shout out at Lecrae.
Yeah.
Trip Lee has a new album out, too, called
He does.
Rise.
Yeah.
So I haven't listened to that yet, but I'm a fan of the 116 Click, and
Mm.
I stamp what they do.
Is KB in the 116 click?
I believe so.
Well, I retweeted him today. It was pretty legit. He said, like, sometimes, like, the, like, expressing strength is shown in restraint or something
Right. It's like
that.
sometimes strength is best shown
In
through
res-
restraint.
Yeah. That's
I
pretty cool.
think. Yeah.
Depth.
Boom.
Boom.
Strength through restraint.
Yeah.
See, that's like a lion. Like
It's like a lion.
lions, they sit there, and there's like the one dude with like the big mane, but he's like kind of like the king of the pride. He just kind of sits back, and like when he needs to, he'll roar and let people know he's there. But most of the time, he's just going to be that calm, quiet strength.
Yes.
So that's what the lion lifestyle is about.
Yes. All about
Just
that.
being strong.
There's so much in that. So cool.
Boom. All right.
Boomtown. All right. Avon. Okay,
Avon
sorry.
Hall. We got off track with the lion thing.
We did.
Because the lion lifestyle has been dominating my life. But I think it's the caffeine that I've been drinking. I drank, like, I slammed an espresso today.
Yeah, you did.
Which is like, whoo!
Ooh.
It's great.
I didn't slam an espresso, but Frosty's Favorites back at Cups. So I had
What's
some
that?
Frosty's Favorite. It's their seasonal flavored coffee.
Oh, look at that.
It's delicious. And so today was the first day that Frosty's Favorite,
Shout out Cups and
Emerged.
Clinton for being the bomb.
the bomb. Anywho, so
Avon, that's what we were talking about.
Avon. So I heard this digital immigrant, digital native phrase from Dr. Kusha, who works in Avon,
And,
which is part of the communication department.
right. But Avon also houses the music department.
Ain't that
And
the
so
truth?
they always have these things. It's like Avon music concert thing. And so I'll just show up because I think it's fun. Like,
Yeah.
I'm at college. Why not gain a well-run education, go to music things? So I show up the other night, and it's Terry Riley's NC. And so I don't really know music terms,
Yeah.
but it was this repetitive thing. It's like
I'll
literally,
help you translate.
they were like, there's a piano, it's going ping, 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 ping,
So far, so good.
like over and over again for the whole hour of the show. and then they move through these different like progressions of notes. They're
Motives.
called motives, like a motive for a crime. So like you could kind of play,
Sure.
you could come in anytime you wanted to, and so like the two would be like bum 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 bum, and just like come in like trumpet like
I love that. Ding, 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 ding.
yeah, the whole
on
time,
piano.
ting, 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 the whole time on the piano.
Wow.
And so I was like, man, this is really good, but it's not like I'd normally go for the jazz band.
Yeah, the jazz band is where it's at. Jazz band concert is this Monday night.
Monday night, Avon, 8 p.m. It's gonna
Be there. We'll be there. I'm excited. I love jazz because, I mean, it's like a variety of pretty much anything, and it's all about improvisation, and I think that's legit.
Right, they'll legitimately have improv solos. So like the jazz or like the music students will get up there and it'll be their turn and they'll just be like, Janikowski,
Yeah,
go!
take it away.
And so John Janikowski will like shroud out some saxophone notes and just
So
like
cool.
blah, 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 or
Yeah.
whatever a saxophone sounds like.
Yeah, that.
And Tucker Ward is in the
right.
jazz band. He plays guitar.
Electric guitar.
Jonathan Kaysen plays stand-up bass.
Yeah.
Warren Ertl
Piano.
plays piano.
He is a master. It's kind of
It's a bunch of great guys out there jazzing it up.
So, jazz band this Monday, we're pretty pumped about that.
I wrote it on my calendar probably 2 weeks ago. I'm fired up.
Yeah.
For this. It's gonna be good.
We're doing this. So, good times.
Good times.
Good times and a good week.
It has been a great week. I feel like we're moving really fast, but
Yeah,
we're at the blind question segment,
we are at the blind question segment.
the best segment of the show.
I just got really excited.
Do you have a good question? Well, let me ask mine first. 'Cause
Okay.
Mine, I don't feel it's not the strongest one,
Oh,
but
pressure on me
here we go.
to have a strong one.
If
let's hear
you had to live back in time, would you rather live in the Stone Age or the Middle Ages?
Can we have a quick history lesson on the differences between the Stone Age and the...
I'm thinking Stone Age like caveman,
Okay,
and then Middle Ages like castles and knights.
definitely the Middle Ages. Faux show. Because, I mean, I don't know. There's just more stuff. More stuff. But Stone Ages, I think, like stones.
Good thought.
Yeah, good thought. Like it's giant, like stone wheels that you just like grind things with, and you just like eat corn
Right.
and like have like eat raw meat. I don't know. I'm
Eat raw
not
meat.
not into that. I mean, it'd be cool if you've ever seen the Croods, that like the animated movie. They're
No.
kind of Stone Age anyway. It's a pretty good movie, but I'm not really. I'm more into the Middle Ages.
All right.
Middle Ages seem pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's some cool art in the Middle Ages and some cool philosophical discoveries and thoughts and theories in the Middle Ages. So I don't really know that that's a true thing, but I just kind of
You
wanted to
feel
say
like-
something smart
Right.
and say the word philosophical.
Yeah, I really,
What do you think?
I wrote this down and I was like, man, I hate this question because both of those times were complete garbage. Like, you're either going to get eaten by a saber-toothed tiger
Yeah.
or you're going to get the Black Plague and die. Like,
Seriously, oh my gosh.
which one do I want to do?
Can I revise the question a little bit?
Revise the question. That's,
If you
yeah,
could live in any time period in the past, what would it be?
in the past.
Like any time period, but not now. In the
All right, can I go to the 80s? Because
Yeah.
the 80s were fun and the Bears won the Super Bowl.
It's a great reason.
I'm going to 80s.
Okay, 80s it is. I'm a little bit torn between the 18th century England and like 1950s. Or no, 1940s.
40s.
1940s were cool. I
Yeah,
think.
that was World War II.
It was World War II, but I think that was an interesting time period to live through. So I'm going with either one of those.
That's all you.
It's all me. But yeah, okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. Just going to leave
All
it at
right,
that. 1940s.
1940s. Boom.
So my question is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. So here's the question. What is the weirdest food or food combination you have ever eaten and why?
Okay.
Okay.
In Peru, summer after my 10th grade year, I had cuy, which is, or maybe it's pronounced, it's C-U-Y, however you say that.
Cooey.
Cuy. So cuy is like a traditional Peruvian dish, and it's a guinea pig. And so,
Ew.
literally, they bring him out. He's
Ew.
got his little hands up,
Ew.
like,
Ew,
can still see his, like,
no.
teeth.
That is
And-
disgust.
I ate the leg off of a guinea pig
That's
in
so
Peru
nasty.
in 10th grade. And why? Because why
Why
not?
not? Why
Literally,
not?
there's a guinea pig there, and people are like, hey, you should eat that. And I'm like, absolutely give me that guinea pig.
Absolutely.
So I ate a little guinea pig.
That's so interesting. So did you just like crunch the little leg? Like,
Well, I didn't like eat the bone, but like just ate the meat off of it.
oh, okay.
He was pretty big.
What kind of meat is on a guinea pig leg is what I want to know. It's like, not
a little
much.
bit that tasted like vinegar because that's what they cooked it in. So it was like,
Interesting.
it was weird.
Wasn't your favorite, but you did it.
It was not my favorite, but hey, have you ever eaten a guinea pig?
I've never eaten a guinea pig.
Boom.
Boom.
Should have had one.
Well, you totally showed me up because my weird food is not even weird. I don't even. The first weird food that I think of is like this weird combination of sandwich that I found in a magazine once. And it literally just put everything in the kitchen sink into a sandwich.
Dude, I used to do that all the time with my brother.
Yeah.
We'd just like open up the fridge and be like, we're going to make a super shaggy sandwich like on Scooby-Doo.
Yes,
We'd be like,
totally.
turkey, lettuce, mayonnaise, cheese.
M&M's, popcorn.
Okay, maybe you put more things on there than I did. I'd put like
I put
steak
weird
sauce
things on
and
there.
like different layer, like different kinds of cheese.
That's like a good sandwich.
Oh.
Like a good.
You put
like
popcorn and
weird.
M&Ms?
I was literally like peanut butter, yeah, M&Ms, cereal, popcorn, layer of graham crackers, another layer of peanut butter. Here's some animal crackers and some carrot sticks. Another piece of bread, powdered sugar. Eat it.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
Yeah. So and craisins. You can't not have craisins.
Can't not have craisins.
Love craisins. They're a sandwich necessity.
All right.
Well,
Here we are at the end of the podcast.
the end of episode 7 already.
Episode 7.
Man,
It's been good. So we're going to wrap it up like a burrito.
we are.
We'll see y'all next week, fam.
Bye.
Don't hate, caffeinate.
That's right.